Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Blackfield, set, ready. Black 40, blue striker. Slide blue. Set, go.
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. He's across midfield. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Hey, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the board.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He'll manage only a couple. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And his left side and caught by Cloud. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
14 more yards.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson forced out wide, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Going for it all. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Lance. Gotta be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
You don't blue. Ready.
Throwing, Lance. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Boswell now for the extra point. And this is no good. He misses the extra point. But here come the flags. This will likely be a roughing call. Another extra point opportunity here. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
14. Ravens nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Go. Sit hot. You. Report. Touch.
From the gun, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down. Off the play fake. Jackson moving to his right. He runs with it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Third and 7.
Go Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Back to throw, Jackson. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 38 now, here's second and a yard.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Smack, red. Hut.
Lance looking to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Metcalf, the motion man. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he will get into the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. And that is no good again. It'll be his second missed extra point of this afternoon.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. DeJounte Wester now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer.
Ravens 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 22.
Metcalf, the motion man.
Hut, hut.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Set, ready. 52 points.
So after one, it's the Steelers with the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 11.
On the double. Ready. 10 foot black shot.
Now Lance. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
3rd and 11.
Let's go. 6 yellow. Set, cut.
On play action, he'll set up the throw, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
49-yard line.
Here's Henry. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes.
Henry hit, the ball comes free. The Steelers think they've got one. And they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Down. Blue 32.
Pistol snap with Lance. Here's a screen coming for right. And he's taken down up past the 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Set. Lance. Set.
Here's Lance. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
43 rail. 6, Mega.
To throw, here's Lance. Metcalf makes the grab again. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
16 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Gain of 16 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Still going inside the 20. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A huge play there on the screen pass. 35 yards.
35. First down, Steelers.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Go now. Ready. 10 black. Ready.
A carry here for Wright. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Run again with Wright. Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Tylan Wallace now on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Orange.
Now, faking the give. Rolling right. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. Jackson now. Now a screen set up for Henry. Room to run past the 30. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Good looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Jackson going to give it up in a pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Now it's Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
22 yards.
That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Again, it's Jackson. Pulled in by Henry. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Play action now. Jackson forced to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens are able to cut into the deficit.
Ravens 14. Tyler Luke to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Williams now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Metcalf, the motion man. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
It's a gain of 25
How about
yards
25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Don't worry.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Jackson. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 20.
Throwing Jackson. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Jackson up top again. And it's left side and caught by Fowler. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's got it inside the 5. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Henry. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Drill green, set. 33, yellow. Green down. Field flat. Set, huh?
Throwing, Lance. This one complete to Washington. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Lance. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for us.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Set, hut. 50 red. 50 red. Hut, hut.
They'll run out of the gun with Wright. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 6. Back on the ground and back to Wright. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally.
Okay,
Great
right.
job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Down. 10 black. Claws red. Ready, ready.
Lance looking to throw. This one down the field, but it lined up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Got it.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
Yellow, yellow, 43. Slide 2.
They put Wilson in motion.
Ready?
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Picked off by the all-pro Marlon Humphrey.
I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
A first down throw for Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flower. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 5. From the gun, Jackson. And it's into the hands of Flowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Gain of 11.
His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. Now he's just going to flip this forward. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Here's Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Loop now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens have taken the lead by a point here in the third. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Williams on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Check right. Yellow. Cut.
On the ground. This is right. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. They'll hold him to a gain of 2.
Brings up second and 8.
Hey, red. Hey,
Pistol snap with Lance. Picked up by the all-pro Marlon Humphrey. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Ravens take over.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets home.
With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
DC ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Report. What is it? What?
Now, Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Mega, here we go. Edo blue. Red, 38. Claude red.
To throw, here's Lance. That one out wide for Wright. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
A gain there of 10 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down.
And
that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
60 red. 60 red. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Plus to his right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
Up 13.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
DC ready?
On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 53 yards. Now, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Jackson looking to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
3rd and goal for Jackson. It's a short one caught by Andrews. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Let's give a lot of credit to him, Mike, for standing tough in the pocket. He knows he's about to take a big hit with the defense bringing pressure, but they weren't able to get there in time and prevent that completion.
Now Jackson on 4th down. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.